Hello, everybody, and welcome to Your World on the Canvas. And of course, I am Canvas. And today's letter is the letter M, as in the midterm report on our Celtics, which includes the Marcus Smart dilemma. It's just, it's like you're saying, which came first, the chicken or the egg, right? So, what is it about Marcus Smart that propels the Celtics to the next level? They're intangibles. Intangibles that cannot be defined by physical ability, talent, nothing like that. It's simply a will. A will to win. A will to sacrifice for a team, not out of selfishness, but as a desire to do it as a whole. He sacrifices his body. Look at him. He sacrifices for this team. He will put himself in harm's way. But when he does that, that proves the leadership that he brings to this team. He would not have the same impact on another team. Not another young team. But I believe he have the typical impact maybe on a veteran team. I bet you if you pair him on the Lakers with LeBron James, he could wrap up championships for the next couple of years. The Celtics cannot afford to let go of Marcus Smart because Marcus Smart brings the type of intangibles Tony Allen used to bring for the Celtics. And when Danny let him go, there went the heart of the Celtics. Danny made the mistake of thinking just because of the talent of Paul Pierce and KG and others and Ray Allen, that's all he needed. But you have to understand, there has to be some kind of glue, some kind of mortar that holds your bricks together. And that is what Marcus Smart does for the Celtics. He brings it to them. Look at him. He knows how to play the pick. Defense, he knows positional defense. Pritchard would do wonders to watch Marcus Smart tapes because he's kind of built like Marcus Smart. I know Smart is a little bit taller, but he's kind of built like him. And Pritchard is kind of ground bound like Sherman Douglas. Remember Sherman Douglas? The little general. That's what Tommy Heinsohn, God rest his soul, used to call him, the little general. Watch him. That's the little fella go, right? And that is Peyton Pritchard. But Marcus Smart, you cannot define what he brings to the Celtics. You cannot put it in words because it's about trust. Tatum Brown Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, they trust Marcus Smart implicitly. They will run through the wall for Marcus Smart. They will go ahead, and if he's going to put out and he doesn't have that much talent, why are we going to dog it? This this winning streak, how would I grade the Celtics? I would grade them with a C. They just didn't make the C bar because before that they were below 500, lost 5 in a row, and everyone was calling for the heads of, including myself, for the head of Brad Stevens. But when clearer heads prevail and you sit back and you watch that, this is the first really tough growing pains that Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, and including Brad Stevens, because no one has really called for his head before. The herd of whispers of the upper management, the pressure points, like why are these guys producing? Clearly have talent, but you forget your heart and soul has been injured. Marcus Smart has been injured. He's the one that gets in these boys' faces. Not with so much nice words, and he does it on the court. That is what's missing. You see, that's Brad Stevens' bad cop. And that's a bad cop that these boys trust and will listen to because he has been there with them, before them, with them, and will go through it with them. So, when we sit here and wonder what's wrong with Boston Celtics, we can say the missing. There is the missing of the most dynamic part of their team that has nothing to do with offense. has everything with tenacity and trust from all players, from the least, the ones who don't play enough, and the ones who get the burn. Explicit trust with his decisions. Sometimes, because of his wanting so much to help his teammates, you wonder, what is he doing? But he always recovers and does some type of fantastic defensive play that, leaves you wondering, oh my gosh, what is he doing? And then boom, he hits a three like this, right? And one. Look at it. Marcus Smart.